Tonight at 10 on KMTV, honoring our fallen soldiers.
I've only been a chapter member a little over 2 years, but each one is very special, it's very emotional.
Highway woes.
This highway by 2035 is going to be a complete disaster.
A tragic death on the world's tallest water slide.
Our thoughts and prayers are with the family during this difficult time.
Good evening, thank you for joining us. I'm Nick Starling. A young boy is dead today after sliding down the world's largest water slide in Kansas City. We have just learned the name of the boy. Police identify as Caleb Schwab. The slide at Schlitterbahn Water Park drops riders almost 169 feet at 65 miles per hour. Police are doing an accidental death investigation right now. Kenneth Craig reports.
Parkgoers were asked to leave the Schlitterbahn Water Park near Kansas City, Missouri Sunday after 10-year-old Caleb Schwab, the son of a Kansas state lawmaker, died on the park's main attraction, a 168-foot tall water slide named Verrückt, which in German means insane.
We honestly don't know what's happened. That's why a full investigation is necessary.
The Schwab family released a statement. We are comforted knowing he believed in our Savior Jesus, and they are forever together now. We will see him another day. Water park officials offered no specifics about his death.
Right now, our focus is with the family. Our thoughts and prayers are with them.
Verrückt riders have to be at least 54 inches tall. They climb 264 steps to get to the top and descend in 100-pound, multi-person rafts. A co-owner and designer told USA Today in 2014 they used roller coaster calculations to design the ride, but it didn't translate well to a water slide. They decided to tear down half of Verrückt and rebuild it to reconfigure some of the angles. In this promotional video, two men riding a raft down a half-size test model go slightly airborne as they slide down the first big hill.
All our rides are inspected every day, actually.
Park officials say the ride will remain closed pending a full investigation. Kenneth Craig, CBS News, New York.
The Schlitterbahn Water Park will remain closed tomorrow. Well, a 34-year-old Nebraska woman has died during the Ironmen Boulder race in Colorado. The Colorado State Patrol says Michelle Walters of McCook was hit by a vehicle while riding her bike on a major highway north of Boulder. Ironman event coordinators issued a statement saying, quote, "We are deeply saddened to confirm the death of one of our athletes at Ironman Boulder," end quote. Alcohol and speed are not believed to be factors in the crash. There's a new development in the tragic death of 2-year-old Lane Graves we told you about in June. Workers are now building a stone wall around the Walt Disney World lake where an alligator killed him. Disney reps say a part of the new security plan. The Elkhorn boy was dragged into Seven Seas Lagoon June 14th. His body was found days later.
Now, your Weather Alert First Forecast.
Very mild weekend around the metro. We managed to make the lower 80s for highs today, and checking out neighborhoods, it's been a beautiful night out there with mostly clear skies, just a few clouds here and there. We've got 71 out in Elkhorn and Mission Park, 70 out in Lakeshore, Bennington the same, Field Club at 70 degrees, Carter Lake at 73 with 70s common farther to the south through the Bellevue neighborhoods. As we take a look at our radar satellite, all is quiet. Breaks in the cloud cover, at least for the time being, but the clouds are expected to fill back in heading into tomorrow. Really a quiet start to the week. Threat tracker will be in the green Monday through Wednesday. No major storms to impact us. There's a chance of a thunderstorm late Monday into Tuesday, but that's about the extent of it short term. What we will be talking about, the headliner, is going to be the heat returning middle part of the week, and we'll talk more about that in just a few minutes.
All right, thank you, John. We'll see you in just a bit. Well, to expand or not, that's what Nebraska Department of Roads might consider on Highway 92 between the town of Wahoo and West Omaha. Some say the current 2-lane road needs to be widened to 4 lanes. New at 10, we talked with the creator of a petition to expand the highway and why he says this is needed. Highway 92 is no stranger to the thunderous roll of spinning tires. One of those behind the wheel is Andrew Raymond. He lives in Wahoo but works in West Omaha and travels on this road almost every day.
Most times it ends up being six days a week that, one of us, either me or my wife, are driving to and from.
Raymond says the road can be burdensome to drive on.
But there's a lot of different things that, when combined, can make a pretty dicey situation.
Such as farm equipment clogging a lane, increased traffic due to major business Omaha Steel, more recreational drivers to come to Lake Wanahoo, and during winter this road can close.
We get north winds blowing, there's elevated spots, there's nowhere to push the snow.
So Raymond created this online petition to urge the Department of Roads to make expanding this road a priority. According to the Department of Roads, the entire project could cost upwards of $123 million for a 4-lane divided highway, with over 15,000 vehicles driving on the road daily by the year 2035.
This highway by 2035 is going to be a complete disaster.
Senator Jerry Johnson from Wahoo agrees the highway should be looked at for widening.
If we can start putting together a plan so at least we know, hey, this is down the road, and hopefully it's adjustable if conditions change.
Especially, Johnson says, if the road becomes an increased safety concern.
If there's a way that we could either put the 4-lane in or knock off some of the hills so that people don't have to take a risk of, hey, can I get around this vehicle?
Now these projects are all part of Build Nebraska Act created 5 years ago to help prioritize road projects. The Department of Roads will have the final selections in October. If you would like to take a look at the petition, we have that link on KMTV.com. Well, with the election about 13 weeks away, Hillary Clinton has a sizable lead in many polls where Donald Trump is looking to rebound after a very bad week. A new Washington Post ABC News poll finds the Republican nominee has the support of 42% of likely voters compared to 50% for Hillary Clinton. According to a CBS News Battleground Tracker poll, Clinton is ahead in key swing states, up by 12 points in Virginia and 2 points in Nevada. Supporters for both presidential candidates hit the Sunday morning talk shows.
I think his reaching out and supporting John McCain and Kelly Ayotte in particular, and Paul Ryan, who had been critical of him, a couple of days earlier, shows that he has the ability and the understanding to realize that there are going to be disagreements. And you've got to be able to reach out to the entire party.
I have heard Hillary Clinton say over and over again when I've been sitting next to her and when I've watched her on TV that with respect to the emails, I made a mistake and I've learned something and I wouldn't do it again, and I've heard her apologize.
Trump is hoping to make up some ground tomorrow in Detroit where he'll give a speech on the economy. Clinton will offer up her own vision for the economy on Thursday. Well, the Omaha area is attracting another high-profile visit in the presidential campaign. Republican vice presidential candidate Mike Pence will be in Council Bluffs tomorrow. Monday's visit to western Iowa comes after he joined Donald Trump in Des Moines. Pence is scheduled to speak to the media at Mid-America Center at 7 p.m. Doors open at 4. You can catch complete coverage of his visit right here on KMTV. Well, it's a ceremony that shows just how connected the community is with those who made the ultimate sacrifice. Led by the American Legion and Gold Star families, 4 families of fallen military members got special flags in their honor. KMTV photojournalist Matt Swift tells us how these families remembered their loved ones today.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming?
We're at the Abundant Life Lutheran Church, and we're honoring our son today.
A Gold Star family member is a family that has lost a loved one in service to our country.
There's no greater price my American can pay than with his life in service of our country. Gold reflects the value of that life that was given.
It's important because we don't want to forget about the Gold Star families and our fallen veterans.
We're at the Storm Chasers baseball game and we are honoring the fallen soldiers. And we've been honored to get a flag. Proud to be able to honor my son and the rest of the soldiers that have given their lives. More than one family united here, and everybody's enjoying themselves and gets to watch a baseball game.
It's just a very amazing thing. He'd be probably proud that people are still remembering and still love him.
Touching tribute there. Of the 5 service members that lost their lives, 2 were brothers. The group received special recognition, as you saw, at Warner Park before the start of the Storm Chasers game. Well, it's an annual tradition to give kids the shoes they need to play the game they love, soccer. Creighton Soccer had their annual kick-in with the Blue Jays today. In 2012, Audrey Warming was killed in a car crash. She was also the daughter of former Creighton Soccer coach Bob Warming. For the past 4 years, kids who attended kick-in with the Blue Jays get new gear thanks to Audrey's Shoes for Kids. This is the 4th year the Warming family has honored Audrey.
Was a great way to honor her and create something positive out of her legacy, and we plan to keep this clinic going as long as possible, and in honor of her, and keep her memory going strong as long as possible.
Over 100 kids were at the Creighton Soccer Clinic. Each of them walked away with new shoes, socks, shin guards, and a soccer ball, all thanks to Audrey's Shoes for Kids. Well, simple dip in the public pool has gone to the dogs. Literally. We'll take you to the annual doggy dip at Lee Valley. And a peculiar scene unfolds near a La Vista pizza joint. A skunk finds its head stuck. We'll show you the daring rescue mission next.
And in the weather, not too bad of a day, not too bad of a weekend around the metro area. However, temperatures are going to be climbing through the middle part of the week. I'll tell you how high after the break.
Monday, starting on Action 3 News this morning, the area school district that has doubled in the last 10 years and how they stay ahead of their booming community. Helping you get back to school. That's Monday, starting on Action 3 News this morning.
After college, I was very unhappy professionally. So I decided to pursue my master's degree, and I chose Doane because they have a great reputation. And I'm very happy that I did it. Earning my shield at Doane has changed my life. Start earning yours today.
Here you go.
Can't wait to see what this baby can do. Thank you. Good morning.
You remember my parents' anniversary?
During Toyota's annual clearance event, get 0% APR financing on a 2016 Camry. Plus, every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan. Toyota, let's go places.
When the weather is at its worst,
showers and storms starting the fire.
Count on us to be at our best.
Maybe 100-mile-per-hour winds in advance of this line moving through.
The KMTV Action 3 News Weather Alert Team.
There's a little bit higher risk for tornadoes today.
Keeping you informed, keeping you safe. On air, online, streaming. When severe weather threatens, count on the team, technology, experience of the Action 3 News Weather Alert Team. Make the switch and start your day with the team at Action 3 News this morning.
Join us for your first look at the day's top stories.
From here at home and from around the world. With the best technology, we give you the most accurate forecast to plan your busy day.
Deanne Brink, Matt Monroe, and Ryan McPike, bringing you more real news and weather coverage to help you plan your day ahead. Make the switch to Action 3 News this morning.
I've always wanted to be a nurse, always. When I started working on my bachelor's degree at Doane, I was really surprised at how many students were non-traditional students like me. If education is something you want to do, you should go for it. Earn your shield at Doane.
Council Bluffs, thanks for watching KMTV-3.
Some high-flying action at Omaha pools today. Well, it's more like a nice dip in the pool with your furry friends, and we're not talking about your roommate. Lee Valley Pools open its doors to the dogs tonight. Some of them even braved the diving board. It's a joint operation between the Nebraska Humane Society and Omaha Parks and Rec. From what we saw today, everyone was having a blast. Looks pretty fun out there. Well, this next story caught our attention today. La Vista police found themselves in a stinky situation at 84th and Giles. A skunk was running circles in a parking lot with a cup stuck to its head. NHS arrived to help the critter get out. This guy took all the precautions not to get sprayed. He got the cup off. Get this, the skunk has decided to take up residence under a clothing donation box. So beware to everyone going out there. You may get sprayed with a skunk. I do not envy his job trying to get that skunk out, that's for sure.
I hope he gets hazard pay for that. My gosh.
And it was a great day for, dogs to go out in the pool. Even you go in the pool.
Or skunks as well, yes,
skunks.
no question.
Skunk
Beautiful day today, and it's going to be a pretty nice week for the most part.
Perfect.
Just a few days in the middle is going to turn kind of hot and sticky, but bookended by some very nice weather, actually. Our Twitter photos tonight, you know, I've got a Maltese, loves the sunshine, loves to sunbathe and just soak it up. And so does this little guy right here as he's pondering life as he takes a look at a beautiful sunset. This is from up in Canada, as a matter of fact. It's also keeping an eye on things on the beach there. Looks like a good time. As we take a look at our headlines for the start of the week, pretty uneventful weather for the most part. We are going to be turning sort of warm and humid in the middle part of the week. And yes, with that and the approaching cool down thereafter, that could mean some thunderstorms. And certainly Thursday looks to be the day for that. Something to work your plans around, perhaps. Currently 72 degrees out there. We have dew points at 62. Not much humidity. East-southeast winds very light. That will hold true through the rest of the night. Temperatures across the area. We've got mid-60s up around Norfolk and Wayne, degree cooler, Denison and Carroll. Farther to the south, upper 60s, lower 70s in most locations. 70 degrees down in Falls City, 70 out in Red Oak, Iowa as well. Checking out the radar, it is quiet around the metro. We've got a line of thunderstorms heading out of Wyoming into the Dakotas primarily. And it looks like it could skirt across the northern sections of Nebraska right along the border. Not as expected to impact the metro later on tonight. We've got partly cloudy skies for the most part right now, but clouds are expected to build in late tonight, more so toward morning, and then we'll start the day with some cloud cover across our area. Not even much in terms of surface features. We've got a stationary boundary to our south with an area of low pressure there. This is going to try to build to the north as we head towards Monday night into Tuesday. Perhaps southeast Nebraska could see a shower or thunderstorm as a result of that, along with some upper level waves moving through. As far as the week ahead, we do have hot weather off to the west of us, upper level ridge to the south. Eventually, as this continues to push eastward, the heat is going to build in probably, well, warm on Tuesday, around upper 80s, possibly hitting 90, but really low to mid 90s on Wednesday and for part of the day on Thursday before a cold front begins to move on through. As we take a look at futurecast into Monday, lunchtime temperatures are going to be in the mid to upper 70s. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Morning readings will be in the low to mid 60s. There you see the lunchtime temperatures. And in the afternoon, we should be warming into the lower 80s with mostly cloudy skies, a few breaks by the afternoon. This particular model has been putting chances of rain in, at least spotty showers over the course of the afternoon. Not quite ready to go there just yet. 63 degrees the overnight low. Partly cloudy for now, but increasing cloud cover as we head into tomorrow. 83 for the high. Southeast winds at 5 to 10 miles an hour. And then here is a look at your 7-day forecast. And on Monday night into early Tuesday, could be a thunderstorm also Tuesday night. At least one model is indicating that. So we got at least a slight chance in. Then the heat builds in on Wednesday, low 90s. Thursday, we'll see if we can get to this reading here before we start to see a cold front slide through in the evening hours, and that's likely to trigger some thunderstorms. The question is, how severe are they going to be, if severe at all? And we're still a little bit far out to determine that. But given the fact we're going to have some warm, humid, unstable air, something that bears watching next Thursday. And we'll go back from the storm outlook to our 7-day. The rest of the week actually is going to look very, very nice, quite frankly, as we've got some beautiful weather ahead. Let's go to our weather kid. 63 for the morning temperature. Chris, age 8. And looks like a pretty decent start to the day tomorrow. He's ready for it. Got his shirt sleeves on.
Heat is coming back.
It will be. Sure. It will be. It's going to get a little steamy toward the middle part of the week.
All right. Thank you, John. Up next in sports, we take you to the Hall of Fame game between the Colts and the Packers, where nothing happened. How a new paint job led to this sticky situation. Next.
It's a golden opportunity to discover the power of the human hand, the ability of a Lexus Master Craftsman to turn an ordinary experience into an extraordinary one. For a limited time, get some of the best offers of the year on our most refined vehicles at the Lexus Golden Opportunity Sales Event. Lease the 2016 ES350 for $329 a month for 36 months and we'll make your first month's payment. See your Lexus dealer.
When the temps are on the rise and you want to make sure your family is comfortable, we have one simple solution for all your air conditioner service and installation needs. As your independent American Standard Heating and Air Customer Care dealer, Service One has been locally owned and operated for over 25 years. Our trained technicians are licensed, bonded, and insured. We offer a 100% satisfaction guarantee and multiple financing options. Call today and let our family take care of your family.
One simple solution, Service One.
I am a working mom, so that's a balancing act. It really does take the entire family to make it all work. I'm a better meteorologist because I'm a mom. I want to know the same things that you do, and I think of that when I'm forecasting. Do you need to prepare for games in dangerous heat? Are you in the path of a storm? We're in this together. We all want to keep our families safe.
Jennifer Zeppelin, joining Jennifer Griswold and Craig Negrelli weeknights on KMTV Action 3 News live at 10.
Exarban Foundation provides a collective voice of caring leadership and vision for the future.
It's an overpowering feeling when you open an envelope and inside is a scholarship offer. I would like very much for as many people as possible to have that opportunity.
I am Exarban.
I am Exarban.
I am Exarban.
I am Exarban.
Exarban Foundation. Giving back, moving forward. Visit us at exarban.org.
The Ford Freedom Sales Event is on at Ashley Ford. Drive a Ford Fusion for just $189 a month with no money down, or get 0% financing for 72 months. Drive the redesigned 2017 Escape for only $249 a month with no money down. Compare and save at Ashley Ford or ashleyford.com.
Elkhorn, thanks for watching KMTV-3. Now, your Omaha Sports Insider Report.
We begin with a disastrous situation in the National Football League. The Hall of Fame game between the Colts and the Packers had to be canceled because of the field condition. Here's what's happened. Tim McGraw had a concert on Friday night. Then it rained. The Hall of Fame induction ceremonies were last night. And when they removed the covering from the field, the paint on it, especially the logos at midfield and in the end zones, were sticky and tacky. And the risk to injury to the players was just too great, so they said, we're not going to play. The Huskers, they took Sunday off after their first 3 days of fall camp. They get back at it in Lincoln on Monday afternoon. On Saturday, defensive coordinator Mark Banker, he said he was impressed with the players' understanding of the defense in the second year of the new system. And the coach told everybody a story that should put black shirt backers more at ease.
I made a comment to them today while we were going through this zone pressure period in this particular, that was our focus in this practice. And I said it was really fun to start the signal and not even complete it and have everybody making the call. So it's a matter of they know more of what to expect, and it's second nature. So it's helping with taking the thinking out, the reactions are getting better, and we're starting to play faster.
All right, baseball now. The Royals won their first series since the All-Star break, but it was the presence of an insect that made news for the second consecutive day. The praying mantis was back in the Royals' dugout today. Salvatore Perez was assigned to watch the ambush predator. 2-0 in the fifth. This was predatory. Alcides Escobar extended the Royals' lead. This one carries over the wall. Solo home run. It was 3-0 at that point, or 3-2. What was the score? I can't see it, but KMTV thing's in the way. Then Kendrys Morales with the bases loaded. Wow, first career grand slam. Puts it near the waterfall. The Royals, they get the victory this afternoon, 7-1. Big news out of the Bronx. The Yankees' Alex Rodriguez announced he's played his last game in pinstripes. That's going to be on Friday night against Tampa Bay at Yankee Stadium. But A-Rod will remain with the team as a special advisor and instructor until the end of 2017. The 41-year-old didn't actually say he was retiring from baseball. He just won't be playing for the Yankees anymore. Rodriguez has 696 home runs, so don't be shocked if he finds another team in the future to try to reach the magic 700 mark.
No athlete ever ends his career or her career the way you want to. We all want to keep playing forever. But it doesn't work that way. Accepting the end gracefully as part of being a professional athlete.
All right, Jim Furyk did something on the PGA Tour today that had never been done before. A 12 under 58, a 58 in 18 holes. He did it at the final round of the Travelers Championship. 10 birdies and an eagle for the par 70. He closed out the round with that shorty on 18. Nick, a 58.
That's
incredibly
quite
rare.
impressive. Yeah.
Incredibly rare in the world of golf. But he did it today.
And he's no youngster either. Doing that is quite impressive.
You're only as old as you feel, Nick.
Absolutely.
It's only a number.
Yeah.
If you would like more Omaha Sports Insider, you can get it 24 hours a day at omahasportsinsider.com, powered by KMTV-TV and AM 590 ESPN Omaha.
Want to save, save, save? Honda's got it. During Honda's summer clearance, you'll save thousands with 0.9% financing for up to 60 months on #1 selling Accords and CR-Vs, or get 1.9% for 72 months. And every new Honda is on sale. Ask about clearance deals on Civic, HR-V, Fit, Odyssey, and Pilot. Want to save with clearance financing? Honda's got it. During Honda's summer clearance at your Omaha area Honda dealers.
Book your appointment today with Dr. Joel Schlesinger and skin specialist to get summer ready. Whether you're wanting to look your best for swimsuit season or hoping to remove some unwanted lines and wrinkles, Dr. Joel Schlesinger has you covered. With great specials on body sculpting procedures like Smart Lipo and VeloShape to incredible discounts on some of your favorite injections and fillers, you're sure to find a treatment or special to help you look your best this summer. Call Skin Specialist today to book your appointment.
When faced with cancer, the search for resources, education, and hope are essential. The mission of Amgen's Breakaway from Cancer is to help those in need.
When I was diagnosed, I vowed not to give up on my dream of being a professional cyclist. The work that Breakaway from Cancer and the cancer support community are doing is a win for everyone affected by this disease.
At breakawayfromcancer.com, Breakaway from Cancer and its nonprofit partners offer services to complement those provided by your medical team.
When my brother was battling cancer, I needed help navigating the mazes of healthcare and insurance issues. Breakaway from Cancer and the Patient Advocate Foundation helped me find my way.
From emotional support to financial assistance and finding hope.
Through Breakaway from Cancer, I found a community that inspires me.
Whether you or someone close to you is newly diagnosed, finished treatment, or just wants to reduce risk, Breakaway from Cancer is here to help. Go to breakawayfromcancer.com to get started now.
People aren't born champions, they're taught. They're listened to, they're heard, they're given smiles and words of encouragement. They're shown support, guidance, time, they're believed in. I'm so grateful for the mentors I've had, for those who believed in me and encouraged me from the very beginning. Learn how you can become a champion in a young person's life at teammates.org. My name is Tom Osborne, retired coach, and I mentor. Will you?
Buckle up.
Are you sure you're okay to drive? My hands are on.
And take a ride.
I love you! Give it away, give it away now!
With music's biggest stars.
Help from the outside!
It's Carpool Karaoke.
Hamilton, no one has more resilience or matches my tactical brilliance.
Only on The Late Late Show with James Corden.
It's bananas, B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
The Late Late Show, weeknights on KMTV-TV.
Thank you for joining us. Omaha Sports Insider Sunday is next.